My name is Charlie, but my kind of artist street name, whatever, is Pure Evil. It's named after a rabbit that I killed, the pure evil bunny rabbit that's coming back to haunt me for my sins. But as far as using that as an artist name, it's a bit of a joke really. I was just drawing in my sketchbook one day and this bunny appeared and he had this kind of evil, menacing look, and I thought, well, okay, as far as, names go, I might as well just use that one and just stick with it. I think I am obsessed with evil. I think I see it as a force in the world. And having grown up as a Catholic, Catholicism is all about good and evil. If you don't do good, you're going to go to hell. But I want to be able to discuss things about society or about the world, like, why do we seem to like explosions and conflict so much? And pieces that I've done have, talked about dictators and serial killers and tried to sort of incorporate them into a part of the work. We're supposed to have been able to remember things that happened in the past so we don't repeat them in the future, but they still get repeated. I did a Sgt. Pepper painting, which was a pastiche on the Beatles cover, but instead of having all of their favourite people, I put all of my least favourite people, and I started off doing a collage of it and put in Hitler, Pol Pot, all of the bad guys that I could think of. It was quite a scary piece because when I finished it, I kind of looked back and went, oh my God, what have I created? I brought this horrible thing into the world. I'm working on a piece right now which is a painting of Charles Darwin, because Charles Darwin is cool, and I'm basically doing it out of monkeys, like little monkeys. I'm basically spraying, little white monkeys where it needs to be white for the beard, and then tonally I'm doing tones of brown to create the face. Because I just think it's different. It's not something that most people would think of doing as a portrait, but who else are you going to do a portrait of? Sid Vicious or Jim Morrison or something like that. They're all a bit boring, really, compared to someone like Charles Darwin, who really made a seismic, shift in the way that we thought about things. A small paintbrush that I've been using recently, which you use for pinstriping on cars, I'll use that, or I'll use a thick fat brush, or I'll use a spray can, or I'll use pastels, or I have a sort of an arsenal of different materials that I'll use. I'll work in neon, I'll work in steel, I'll do screen printing, and I think it depends on what you're actually trying to say. I have friends who run a thing called Blank Expressions, which is part of Banksy's kind of organisation, and they find walls for artists and artists for walls, so they might just give you a call and say, look, we've got a space. I think to be a successful artist, you have to choose between being a popular artist or a good artist. I think being a popular artist is giving people what they want, and being a good artist is giving people what they need. I'm measuring my art right now by the kind of response that I get from people, and also I'm starting to do quite a lot of traveling. I'm doing shows in Beijing, I'm going to do a show in Australia, I've just done a show in Berlin. The secret of my success is I'm always questioning everything that I'm doing. I'm never comfortable. I'm never sort of going to sit back and go, yeah, that was great.